Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another live watch along. This time for Group B, Match Day 3. We are following Italy versus Spain, as this is the one that will be topping the group this evening. Of course, we'll bring you all the updates from Portugal, Belgium as well. But yeah, we've got this one on live, the Italy game, and they're about to kick off. And can we just say, the one night we are early. So for everyone, whoever takes the mick out of us for being late, remember this one night. We went live early. Paul, how are you feeling about this one tonight? Because both teams have had a few changes, haven't they, into the starting lineup?
They have, and I wonder if Spain are being a bit cocky because they've qualified, of course, and clearly only need a draw to go through top of the group.
Because thanks to Chris, this is the lineup here. So we've got some people who haven't previously had minutes at all, never mind started.
Of course, I'll bring Esther Gonzalez in and Montse Tomei decides to drop her, which is
Of course she does.
an interesting decision.
I have to say though, my topical tag this evening is Piemonte. That is the name of my fantasy football league, and she finally gets her first minutes of the competition in the starting 11 for Italy. So I'm manifesting a goal. I did say earlier manifesting a win, but then we realised actually
It's
we probably
Spain.
want them to finish second.
Itana Bonmati starting, of course.
Of course, because
That's
you know
the
she's been
big news.
full of health recently, hasn't she? But hey, I mean, I'm glad she's fit enough to do so, or at least is on the surface fit enough to do so.
I can see a Cristiano Ronaldo in the Euros final situation with Bonmati happening, where I'm just to be clear, I am not manifesting this happening
No,
because some would accuse it happening, but
never.
she had viral meningitis 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
and I feel like Spain don't exactly have the best record for treating their players well, do they? The federation or words and pressure and that
no,
kind of
there's a
stuff.
lot behind the scenes, isn't there?
And I even people like to say, "Oh, the Spanish players are queens and they'll stand up for everything and they're all together and everything." I think that it would be very easy to convince Aitana Bonmati to play even if she was perhaps feeling at about 80% fit or lower.
And you'd hate to think that, wouldn't you? Because there is a lot of pressure because we know what kind of player she is, what she brings to a team, what the team's lost without her. So yeah, you'd hope that at the end of the day, she's only playing and starting because she's fit enough.
But also, I feel like, again, she could easily be, I hesitate to say gaslighted because that seems too much of a word. She could be convinced perhaps to put her own welfare aside because she is, of course, a proud patriotic Spaniard as well. So it's not going to be difficult to convince somebody. Yeah, you do want to start for the national team, don't you?
Because she will want to, and that's the thing. So yeah, we'll see how she does tonight. Let's all just sync our clocks then for the game. I'm on 3 minutes 15. Having to go through iPlayer this evening because for some reason my Skybox is on and it's saying it's not. So that's always
Right,
fun.
you're nearly a minute behind then,
Who
because
you are or I am.
we hit 4 minutes as you said 3:15. So
That's a massive delay. No, I can't. Can't be having
a
that.
big delay.
Can't be having that.
I mean, I suppose we could pause live telly for 45 seconds.
No, hang on. Am I live? Am I not? Yes, maybe. Okay, what are you on now, Paul?
Italy are currently working their way down the right side, and they have a corner.
No.
We are
Oh,
on 4:49.
Oh, why am I 30 seconds behind? No.
I'll tell you exactly. Break for it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Just hit 5 minutes.
Oh God, I'm really far behind. Right, okay. Oh, Chris keeping us up to date there. Belgium have already gone 1-0 up. Very good within the first 5 minutes. Okay, now I'm seeing the Italy attack down the right. Can they do anything? Can they find Piemonte? It's just hanging off in the box.
Well, you already know it's a corner because I've told you. So
Shh, no spoilers. Yeah, that's the. I think this is the frustrating thing about Piemonte finally getting minutes. I'm happy for her, but can the Italian midfield do
Feed her.
enough with the ball to get the ball to her? That's going to be the issue. Because, spin. Can they do it? So let's have the groups up then, just so we've got them all. Because we said it earlier, so it will be between Spain and Italy. As it stands, Belgium, as Chris has just said, have scored. So it's currently Spain on 7 points, Italy on 5, Portugal on 2, and Belgium on 1, if it stays like this.
Belgium have won despite winning. You mean Portugal have won?
They
No,
do.
because Belgium have lost
Yeah,
both.
it's
but
just
Belgium
updated. Right,
There you
hold on. There's a delay. Right, I'll do it again. Right, Spain are first with 7 points. Italy are second with 5. Belgium, because they're winning, now have 3, and Portugal only have 1. There we go. So as it stands, if Belgium can keep this win, then it's definitely going to be Spain, Italy. I think it could have only ever been Portugal if they won
and there was a ridiculous goal swing.
and there was a ridiculous goal swing with it. Yeah.
And Spain had beaten Italy. Because if Italy had won, then Spain would have gone through on the head-to-head.
Yeah.
I think so. So it would have had to be Italy
So
lose.
yeah, so it's goal difference first, isn't it? So if Italy would have won, they would have gone ahead. So they would have topped the group, and then Spain go through in second place because of points, and then it would have gone head to head and all the ifs and buts and articles and bits and bobs as we read through the other night if you've been joining us. So thank you again to everyone in the chat. Just laughing, Gary. Typical, I've got Pina as my captain and Piemonte on the bench. And the other way around, Piemonte is on and Pina is on the bench.
And to use a very famous breakfast TV quote, if my granny had wheels, she'd be a bike.
Gino de Campo. Oh, Mark with the technical advice. Thank you very much. I will be trying that later when I've got a hand or two. Currently, I've got a very excited baby on my knee, so I can't do it.
Given that you haven't reacted to the Italian break down the right-hand side, you must be a very long way behind.
I'm on to Giuliano's corner.
Oh, right, okay, so you are past that. Right, okay.
Yeah, I think because in the break, it didn't look like it was going to amount to much, but I also went, where is Piemonte? Why is everyone ahead of her? Why is the number 9 not in the box? And I am back on my soapbox about my box rants. So there we go.
This is going to sound like a silly question, but a thing that drives me absolutely mad because there appears to be no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. Has Italy hit the bar?
Oh, can't wait for that one in 2 years. Yeah, so what drives you crazy?
Flipping game on if that's what Italy will do, if that's what Italy are going to do from set pieces. That is a cracking header.
Hey, what's that? Chance, isn't it? Set pieces. Because we said how tricky it is.
Elena Linari with an absolute belter of a header.
Oh, right. Hang on. You get my live reaction. So, right, so Giuliano's corner swing. Oh, yes. Linari.
1-0 Italy! Here we go!
Oh! Hurry up! I player.
Azzurri! This could be fun.
Oh, go on. Oh, I need to see. Hurry up.
Italian.
The Italians are going absolutely well. Italian at that goal. Like,
Are you an Italian cat?
game on.
Here we go. Here we go. And into the box. Is she going to lay it off? Oh, there it is. There it is. Is that a Piemontese assist I see before me?
It possibly is a Piemonte assist. It is Oliveira who scored it.
Oh, there we go.
That is horrific defending by Spain, by the way, because there's four Spanish players in the box.
Oliviero, well done, you. Oh, that was
I'm
cracking.
trying to work out which Spanish player gets the assist because no, it's not Bonmati because Bonmati is number 6. I thought it was Bonmati for a second, but Bonmati is 6, not 8. So
she's also Spanish, not Italian.
yes, but she still would have got the assist because the Spanish player was the last player to touch the ball, miscontrolled it for Oliveira.
So it comes in. Hang on. So I've got the replay.
It might be Caldente actually.
Comes in. Yes. So Piemonte hits it back into the box, comes off Caldente, and then into the feet of Oliviero. Very good. I love the two. I now understand what you mean about the two Italian fans. The two Italians in the middle of that Spanish wall behind the goal.
Andiamo. Andy flipping Amo, Italy. This is going to be fun. And it does mean Spain versus Norway as well, everybody, in the quarterfinals at the moment. And it will be Italy versus Switzerland.
Ooh. Hey, Italy, Switzerland be a good one. And I think, again, Italy will do some damage.
Are we decided that if the game finishes like this, we are actually okay with jamming Norway for at least one game?
We've just got to be jammier. That's got to be the deal. Yeah, if
and
we
now
play like we did,
the Spanish are rattled.
Good. Good indeed.
And again, we probably have to adjust the fact that this is not full strength Spain because they've made a bunch of changes. But also, it's Spain.
It's Spain. Well, you expect a lot, don't you, from a Spanish side?
This is practically the same squad that won the World Cup. I don't think there are many names in it differently. Maybe one or two.
All I'll say is 12 minutes in.
So
just doing a little tweet.
This is. Oh, what a strike!
See.
I'll tell you, they've woken Spain up then. It's a sensational strike, by the way.
Okay, I'll watch that.
But I was just about to say it will be interesting to see how Spain respond to this because this is the first time they've actually been put under any sort of pressure or adversity.
Ooh!
And
that was beautiful.
Arsenio Del Castillo has just cruised into the box off a layoff and put one into the top corner.
That was beautiful.
2 years later than I thought she'd turn up for Spain because I had her as one of the players to watch in the World Cup and she barely had any minutes.
Because Del Castillo's a strange one, isn't it? Because she's very good for Real Madrid. She's constantly a threat when we've seen her in, Champions League, Liga FA, etc. But for the Spanish team, she's not really used much, like you said. So the fact that she can do that and is able to do that just shows why she should be picked more often.
Well, I guess we have our answer as to how Spain respond when they go behind.
Damn it.
However, they still look a bit... They're very good going forward, but the amount of joy Italy have got already,
Yes.
and with all due respect to Italy, they are not France or
Yeah.
Germany or England or the teams you would expect Spain to meet in the last four. So if you're German or French or even English, you're looking at this game so far and going, actually, while Spain are incredibly good going forward, there are flaws. They are not the
They are.
machine that they might have been presented in the first two games.
Yes. The only thing is, Italy now need to not collapse, and they need to keep strong and doing what they're doing, because we've seen that regardless of who this Spanish side have got out, we know what they can do on a sixpence. So yeah, they need to be careful that they don't then concede five after such a strong start.
And Irene
Yes,
Paredes, who is incredibly unlikable, gets an elbow in the face off Piemonte,
that's my gal. Um,
and therefore, under the rules of football, Martina Piemonte must be banished to a small island somewhere and never allowed to play anywhere ever again
what?
for
Oh,
daring
she's
to
down now. Now I see. Okay.
for daring to have the temerity to tackle a Spanish player.
To be fair, Paredes,
Made a meal of that.
came from the back, and stranger danger. So
Never mind a meal, she made a full-on tapas and paella of that challenge. It was like,
right, how is Monse Tome? Why she squeezed herself in between the two seats? Like, either sit down or get the other one to stand up.
she has a very intimidating stare on her, Monse Tommy, doesn't she? She looks like the in Bond films when you have the Bond girl
Yeah.
and then you have the femme fatale
Mm.
and then you have the female hench person of the main villain who is even more sadistic and terrifying.
Yeah.
Monse Tomei is the evil female hench person of your average Bond villain.
Ah, yes. And considering all that we know of the background, that fits. That works. Um,
Monse Tomei definitely has an underground lair with a pool full of sharks in it.
and a big red button to drop them in. Yes.
May or may not have fed someone to them. We're not obviously saying this. But
We will just preface this with allegedly. Um,
we'll preface this with this is English humour, Spain. This is
yeah.
not us actually
This
accusing
is not
anybody
for
of anything.
light-hearted, so cheers to that. Crossing by Alexia. But she's got it. Giuliano's got it. Sam's on Team Italia tonight because he's waiting for his lasagna to cook. Wonderful. And as Gary Riley says, only need to score more than the opposition. So there you go. Oh wait, I need to do the thing. Paul, does she have a laser beam?
A laser beam. Fucking laser beam on her head.
I need to watch Austin Powers.
Actually, yeah, that's it. She has a load of ridiculous. She's the one. She has a ridiculously over elaborate thing, and Alexa Puteas is just stood next to her, going, "Why don't we just shoot them?" Like,
Or when she's asking for more money from the Federation, like, well, how much do you want? And she's like, I want 5 million, gajillion, fifillion, didrillion.
dollars. She only asks like this. I want $5 million.
Dr. Evil, $5 million is not that much money nowadays.
Monse Tomei's summers were typical. Upbringing was typical. She had summers in Rangoon, luge lessons.
Until one fated day.
If it was hot, they'd get together and make meat helmets. Someone's just tuned into this and doesn't get the references we're making here. Like, you okay?
I'm so tired. Oh. Oh,
If the Spanish players are insolent, they are placed in a burlap bag and beaten with reeds
and cabbages.
and cabbages.
You know. So you are tuning in. No,
If you're just tuning in.
if you're tuning in or joining us, that's where my brain was going to go. We are talking about football, we promise. This is Italy versus Spain, currently 1-1, with lots of Austin Powers references. So join.
Can you imagine Can you imagine the outtake reel that Sam's put across? Just like today's clip on the outtake reel is Montse Tomei as a Bond villain.
Meets Austin Powers. I think it would be easier to take out the serious bits. So yeah, sorry, Sam.
Patrick Guijarro has a recurring nightmare of being stuck in a corridor on one of those electric cart things.
Oh.
3 million point turn.
Faster, we need to get away. Hang on.
Do you reckon that at team meals, it's a rule that someone has to stand up and say, "Get in my belly"? Have we beaten this guy? Is this a dead horse yet? Are we?
Oh god, we can definitely still go in. Everyone that loves us for who we are will stay in the chat. Any casual viewers, maybe not. So let's talk a bit about the match then. So Italy have shown that they can be creative. They've had their chances.
I'm just laughing because they just brought up one of those graphics. Passes completed in the first 22 minutes. Spain 195, Italy 32.
But that sums it up. Spain have had all the possession, they've had the better chances, and yet Italy were the ones who took their chance first. Oh yeah, I've just seen it. 32 to 195. That's awful.
I'd love to know what percentage of those passes was sideways.
I was going to say there's got to be a sideways joke in there somewhere.
Or backwards. Like.
Well, on the attack,
Alexia Putellas is the most accurate passer in the world. Yes, that's because she only ever passes sideways 5 yards.
I can tell you. Right, okay. Because on BBC now, you can go into the advanced stats.
Oh, yes.
Spain have had 40 backwards passes and 51 forward passes. So the rest of them have to be sideways.
So Spain have had more passes backwards than Italy have in the game in total.
Yeah, Italy have only had 6 backward passes and 23 forward ones.
So basically, if you want to see football as it should be played, watch Italy because they actually go forward.
Yes.
Which is what we've been saying all along about Spain. As you can tell, I'm not a fan of tiki-taka.
Tiki-taki-tok.
I believe I referred to it as that tiki-taka bollocks at one point. I seriously considered being my topical tag for today.
Tiki-taka bollocks. Now, Chris, that bit, the schmuck and a pancake, just constantly lives on in our house. Like, oh, what do you fancy? What do you want? Pipe and a grape? Bong and a blitz?
I'm now trying to think of other ways to say smoke and a pancake.
Pipe and a grape?
Pipe and a grape. A cheroot and a tortilla.
A cigar and a...
Cigar and a naan bread.
Cigar and a pitta.
Cigar and a pitta. Naan bread isn't technically
nice
a pancake.
Fun, but again, no one was there.
I suppose.
I know I'm commentating from the past. for everyone else. So there we go.
But this is because Spain have made approximately 100 passes to go about 8 yards. So this is where we well, the game is currently being played like 10 yards either side of the halfway line, but with Spain having the ball all the time.
And it's funny because I've just watched it go forward and back and forward. So it's true.
This is where we need Spanish players called Arriaga, Arriaga 2 and Barriaga, because that's basically what Spain are doing at the moment, for anyone who's seen The Simpsons.
Arriaga, the amazing chocolate.
Literally just centre, passes to wing, passes back to centre, passes to wing, holds it, holds it, holds it.
Who's got...
Holds it.
I swear someone's wearing a 9 shirt for Spain.
I mean, I might just do that Simpsons reference, Spanish football commentary. Like,
You should until you get to it. Until you get on the side.
People always forget that half of the joke.
Fine.
and Aitana Bonmati has just done Aitana things.
I'm currently up to Paralelo's corner. Or Paralelo, as some commentators call her. Oh, can she do it? Oh, Bonmati. Just over. And she knows it as well.
Of course, she only runs straight Selma Paralelo, inspired by Blondie, believe it or not, and the album Paralelo Lines. The look I'm getting from Kerry right now, honestly.
How she hasn't smacked it
I
yet, I
bet
do.
that wasn't on that album.
I'll call you something.
Was Call Me on Parallel Lines? Have I just made a multi-layer joke? Or have I showed my lack of knowledge of Blondie albums?
No, Chris, trust me, I know Piemonte is number 9. But it looked like one of the back of their shirts for Spain looked like a 9, but I think it was the way it was folded. And it was a 5. I was like, Gonzalez isn't playing. What's going on?
Piemonte is number 9, except when she plays for Lazio, when she's number 18.
So she's number 18 at club all the time, which is why I got 18 on. Ooh, if I unblur it, I can touch it, it unblurs. Ooh. I got 18 on the back of my shirt there because it's her number. But yeah, for the national team, Caruso is 18. So that's why she's now number 9 for Italy. So there we go.
Of course, in random Italian football number trivia, one of the greatest number arguments ever happened in Italian football.
Okay,
when Ivan Zamorano, in men's football, of course, because men are far too emotional to play football, as we know. And Ivan Zamorano, famous Chilean striker, played for Inter Milan, and they signed Ronaldo. The original Ronaldo, not Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, I know, kids. Some of you may not be old enough to remember.
There was another one, yes.
There was another one. He was quite famous for Brazil. And he was one of the best players in the world at the time and was insistent that he wore number 9. And he basically used his star power muscle to take Ivan Zamorano's number. Ivan Zamorano was very unimpressed with this. So he chose the number that was free, number 18. And I kid you not, on the back of his shirt, his actual shirt, was 1+8.
Very good.
Which is one of the pettiest number-related things I have ever seen.
That's brilliant, though, isn't it? That's brilliant. Jackie saying in the chat there, Pina and Esther bring a more direct play to Spain. Yes, I agree. So let's see if Tommy makes some changes at half-time. She probably will anyway to get some more minutes in our players.
Oh, you absolute... Oh, she was offside anyway, don't we?
Okay.
If that, just for a second, I thought we were going to see Freya go into orbit. With joy. You will see why shortly.
I'm ready. Oh, one back in midfield. Here we go. Down the side. Here she goes. Oh, Marty.
See, you see
Oh,
everybody. She was offside, so you needn't.
just. It's not her fault. She's got really long legs. It's okay.
How
Oh,
high would you have jumped if that had gone in and counted?
I would have done an ant, and I would have done laps of the house.
Would we have had laps of the house?
Yeah, yeah, you would. And I wouldn't be sorry.
But also, to return somewhat towards talking about football,
If we
the
must.
the fact that Piemonte can go straight through the middle of the Spanish defence like that, and then be sliced open that easily.
Yeah. Plus the fact that, and again, we were talking about, she hasn't actually had any minutes in the past two games as well. And we've seen Italy struggle for goals and struggle to get forward. And you just think you've got someone there like that will run through a defence, that will push forward. Just needing that strong midfield behind her to set her up. Why hasn't she come on? And I know managers have got favourites, etc. But you just think if that option's there, clear as day, try it.
And again, looking further forward, if Martina Piemonte, who is a very good striker, but she's not the quickest striker in Europe,
No,
I think I'm right in saying.
fair, yeah.
So, if you're doing that with someone like, for the sake of argument, Leslie Russo, making runs like that over the top, as we saw worked so well for England against the Netherlands,
Yeah.
then that could be very positive indeed for England, because someone like Leslie Russo will absolutely feed on those balls through the middle.
Yeah.
Should England beat Spain later in the competition?
Getting that combination, isn't it? Now, earlier in the build-up, I don't know if anyone was watching, but they butchered quite a few of the Italian names. So I voice noted Camilla to be like, just to let you know, no one can pronounce any of the games. So I'm just going to listen to a voice note back and see if it's playable on air. Hang on.
See if it's playable on air and it isn't just full of Italian swearing. Like, although there is a problem for Italy, Laura Giuliani is suffering a little. Appears to have a thigh injury, groin injury, muscle injury, which obviously for a goalie is going to be an issue. And that is very worrying. Laura Giuliani I like a lot, because Laura Giuliani has been my fantasy football goalie for the first two games of the season and has done very, very well indeed. I am pronouncing it right. It is Laura.
Laura.
It is Laura. I also enjoy how absolutely mental Andrea Sonchin went on the bench. They've just shown a clip of, they've shown the goals again, and they just showed obviously the Italian bench celebration, and it was as you would expect an Italian bench celebration to be.
Oh, I'm just replaying that now. Hang on. Yeah, as it should be. Yeah, just listening to Camilla's voice note. And this is how much they butchered it. I talked, dictated back what the ITV presenters had said about the names, and she went, yeah, so I don't know which player you've actually just said, but I think it was like this.
Wow.
And then she went, Martina's started, have you seen? And she was like, yeah, you probably have already seen, haven't you? I was like, she nearly scored. She was like, yep, I saw that.
Player, of course, missing, who I'm a little bit sad is missing because I have
Don't say it.
already adopted her. Is
She doesn't bring anything to this team.
Who? Emma Severini.
Oh, Severini, sorry. I thought you were
Who
going
did
to
you
say
think I was going to say?
Gicinti.
No, I have.
Okay, I'll take
I've
it back.
done,
Take it back.
because again, I am open that my liking of Valentina Giacinti is at least partly because I fancy her and her pixie haircut. But I really enjoy watching Emma Severini play. And I wonder if
Yes,
it's. I
hopefully,
wonder if
hopefully she gets some time in the second half.
I got the ultimate football Twitter compliment, by the way.
Oh, did
On
you?
that, I got a quote tweet today from someone because obviously back in either the first or second game, I made a point of praising Emma Severini, and just got a quote tweet from someone who I'd never interacted with before, that just said, "This guy knows ball," and I'm like, that's like the ultimate.
Hey,
That's the ultimate women's football Twitter compliment, that is, isn't it? One says,
after
"You know ball,"
thousands tell you not, Paul, one believes in you. So there
and
you
I
go.
will hold on to that one
Yes.
as I'm swamped during the next WSL season.
I'm just going to get this voice note back to the correct pronunciation, and then I'll play it for everyone.
Which player was it initially, and what was the BBC pronunciation of said player?
Oh God, I can't remember now. So I said Giuliano,
Yeah,
and oh no, so I would have said that. I can't remember how ITV butchered it, but essentially,
probably
Camilla just
Giolano or something
yeah, it was god awful.
with a hard G or whatever.
So I don't know how much you could hear this, but it was.
Which player you mentioned for second? If it was Di Guglielmo, the way that I just say it is the way to pronounce it. Otherwise, I didn't understand which player it was.
Wow. Wow.
So yeah,
So presumably they pronounce it Di Guglielmo or something.
well, she's not starting, so I think so I didn't mean Di Guglielmo. I think it was Giuliano that they butchered. But they also butchered Cambiaghi. Can't remember again.
How do you get Cambiaghi wrong? Like
I think it was like
that's almost phonetic in terms
yeah.
of Italian names.
Oh, that was the other one. Boatin. It was like Botin.
Boatin.
Botin.
She's just taking a turn on the water. You know, Italy's centre back is just boating casually.
Botin.
I nearly had a politics reference there, but thought better of it.
Do not.
I have been told as well. Just like, do not.
Ooh, drama in the other game. Justina Blom covers her eyes as carried off the field on a stretcher. Oh God, Chris, what happened? As our correspondent for Portugal Belgium.
Portugal versus Belgium. I love Ryan, by the way. Ryan knows. I love how Ryan, as a inhabitant throwing in the Freya football Twitter, is just like, oh yeah, someone says you no ball, no higher praise.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, Ryan, you'll say it to me. Maybe. We can but dream.
Oh, okay. Just gone on BBC then. So Justina Blom covers her eyes as she's carried off the field on a stretcher. He is hoping the injury isn't as serious as it looked. She's replaced in the front line by Detroya.
Is there any sort of info of what part of the body she's injured or anything, or just?
I think it might be knee. Hang on.
Oh.
Just says Justina Blom looks to be in real bother here. The medics have been working on her for a few minutes now, and the stretcher's just been called too. Yeah, we've got a first yellow card of the game in Sion, and it's gone to Diana Gomez for a late tackle on Justina Blom. Perhaps her frustration at missing the earlier chance just boiled over there.
Yeah, we don't want to see one of those.
Yeah.
Italy keep getting chances. Spain are they're not as polished as they normally are. Like just now,
No.
you'll see it in a few seconds.
Oh, that would have hurt Bonansea.
But
In the way of that
you've just seen Bonneter's block where she nearly gets sent back into the goal herself, and she gets one.
Does that count if you take the defender with you when you strike the ball?
I mean, technically, you've only got to put the ball into the net. If the ball goes into the net, cradled by a defender's belly, then And there is a penalty check for Italy, or was it for Spain?
Ooh.
No, penalty check for Italy. That's a handball.
Oh, the sense
That's an Italian penalty.
See, I like this because you're telling us what to watch out for, and then I'll let you know when I'm there.
Because initially, and it's Paredes as well. We'd love to see Paredes fail because she's human. But basically, there's a cross. The ball's kind of played across the box, and it bounces in front of Paredes. It's low, and she stoops to try and head it, and it catches her arm.
Oh, why would you do that anyway? That's a really bizarre thing to try and do.
The referee has been called over to the screen, so
yeah, that's her arm.
We now have the classic question of whether her arm was in a natural position, and now we're going further back to see if the Italians were offside beforehand, which they weren't. So,
for God's sake.
Nah, Paredes' arm is all the way out. It's one of those things where it's like, is it in a natural position?
But the bizarre thing is, why have you gone to dive to head the ball when your foot is closer to the ground?
She might argue, and I would imagine if you were trying to argue for her, you would argue that her arm is out like that because she's falling.
But was she falling or is she diving? Is the question.
No.
How was she given a free? What's she given a free kick for? There's no penalty.
Because it wasn't a penalty.
Oh.
Right, there is no right. Okay, so Elena Linari is kind of stood there going, "What the hell's going on?" Oh, that is.
I miss the World Cup explanations.
Right. Yes, because okay. So the claim is that Sofia Cantore was offside in the build-up. In which case, Spain have got away with one massively because she wasn't, and even on the VAR line, it appeared she was onside, and we haven't seen the semi-automated offside.
It's tight, isn't it?
I think if that's I'm not going to spread conspiracy theories. He says, preparing to spread a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. If that wasn't Spain.
If that is going the other way, Spain have a penalty now.
Yeah.
Because
why? I love the fact though that everyone has said has to be a penalty.
Italy have been absolutely robbed.
Yeah.
That is a I won't even say interesting. I'll just say that is openly questionable, that decision. Because if the semi-automated offside that we're told is being used in this tournament for the first time hasn't given that and decided...
Well, that's the thing. Surely if it was offside, that would have flagged as offside.
That's Spanish tax. There will be conspiracy theories about that, perhaps justifiably. Ryan there making the point that we can't. Ryan making the point perhaps a little more strongly than we can as neutral observers, but yes, Ryan.
Yeah, it's yeah. If you follow all of them, I'm sure as well. I don't think I'm making it up. I think Paredes gave away a penalty not too long ago, and again it was overturned. Maybe for Barcelona?
Yes. Possibly in the Champions League. In the Champions League final. Champions League final, she scored an own goal and got away with it again because of a massively marginal offside.
Yeah.
Ryan will no doubt remember that one. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was, but it might have been Beth Mead. In the build-up, was adjudged to have had like a wrist offside or something.
Yes, it was something really stupid, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was one of those things where, without VAR, it would have been given as level.
Yeah.
And then with all the VAR watching and going back to the screen, it was claimed, oh, actually, we can see that yes, she was offside, which is crap. And put it this way: if I'm sat there openly defending Arsenal,
then you know.
then that was a horrific decision. And Irena Paredes again keeps getting those decisions, and
Yeah.
perhaps. And here we see the replay again. And will they put the lines in? Okay, now we've finally seen the actual semi-automated offside 15 minutes after the actual decision. Her shoulder's offside.
Oh, they actually put the lines up now.
They've actually put the lines up, and she is probably one stride offside, which you can argue in
Oh, here we go.
elite
Okay.
football is the bit that.
Oh, that's so frustrating because she runs back to get onside, doesn't she?
If that ball is played a
so
half second later, she's onside, and that's one of the. That's the example of fine margins, he said, falling back on his big book of commentator cliches. So, justifiably, yes, the decision we actually have to praise the referee for, because if she's seen that without the benefit of the semi-automated VAR, then fair play to her.
Fine,
and she's been proven right. But we all know that if she hadn't have been backed up by the semi-automated offside, they would never have shown it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, even the VAR offside against England as well in the last one that everyone was questioning because it was the most unclear angle you'll ever see.
It's, of course, the one of the many perils of AI. Because it is all automated. There's no human input in it. It's until
That
the
thing, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's really weird because I remember it at the last Women's World Cup, and it actually worked really, really well. But that was because I'm sure it was administered slightly differently, and it actually was one of those things where when a player was offside, the referee got an instant buzz on their watch or whatever, and so you didn't have situations where play was allowed to continue, and then it was, 3 phases of play further back, there was an offside, so it should have stopped there. And I do wonder whether it's somewhat selectively applied.
Yeah, because you can't go back and check. We'll just check every phase leading up to this moment again and again and again because you never set away from the camera, wouldn't you? So, and this is the whole thing about discretion advised between officials. Like, there's no clear black and white when to do it, when to not.
There needs to be a line of literally it has to be in the phase directly leading to the goal. So in that case, it would have been justifiable because Cantore put the cross in. So
yeah.
But returning to a certain FA Cup semi-final, that wouldn't have been. But we'll move on from that.
No.
Just had to mention that one.
Speaking of Lazio earlier, I meant to say this then, but I didn't. Their new shirt has just come out, and it's incredible. And their training kit looks like a work of art. And I need one. I need one right now. So if anyone's got any links to Lazio, let me know. And there it is. Time 1-1. Sorry, Chris. Thank you for that. Blom lands when you have to go with the ball and she hurt herself. and had to be stretchered off. Oh, I hope she is okay. There we go. Sunshin does not look happy going into the tunnel, and you can imagine why, because he thinks they should have been awarded a penalty. Here we go.
One of the little subplots that I'm enjoying with the studio things, Farrah Williams' wardrobe is amazing because she's very clearly decided what style of shirt she likes.
Yeah, comfy, nice, oversized,
nice, proper, oversized, comfy. And she's just gone and bought 7 of them in different colours and things. And gone.
Oh,
I looked good in this.
I don't know. Ellie Roebuck was there. I only saw Farah and Anita earlier.
Presumably she was first flight back from Barcelona.
I was going to say, yeah, because obviously important Villa business. Do we think she's there because she's played with a couple of the Spanish players at Barcelona?
A couple of the Spanish players. She's basically played. She's basically played with the Spanish starting lineup. Like,
not today. Not today.
It's like, so Ellie, tell us about Spain. Well, from the bench, it was very impressive watching them. And in training, what was it like to play behind it? What was it like to play behind the Spanish defence? I don't know.
Hey, she had a couple of minutes. Bless her.
That would be one of those weird footnotes. You know how football Twitter likes to do these. Take a player's Wikipedia article and go and guess the player.
Oh yeah.
And it'll be like, guess the England international, and it'll be Ellie Roebuck, like Sunderland, Manchester City, Barcelona for a year, Villa, and then whoever else she goes to, and it'll be like, which Lioness played for Barcelona? It's a little bit late for Tony Duggan. Who else is it? No, come on. And then eventually someone will go, didn't Ellie Roebuck play for Barcelona for a year? And then it'll be like,
I can confirm she made 2 appearances for Barcelona. So there you go. Very good too.
But once again, singing praises of punditry. Ellie Roebuck there, of course, on there. But Laura George, settling. Fantastic pundit.
Definitely.
On the ITV, and Anita Asante on the BBC as well. That was an. I'm not so sure. It sounded like you were being sceptical. I'm like, the pundits are pretty good. Anita Asante is pretty good.
Oh no, sorry. I was looking at. I did get distracted. Yeah, no, Anita Asante is fine. We approve of Anita. That's fine. I was just looking at FootMob because I was doing some stats on Lynn Vilms earlier, and I've just got Ellie Roebuck up. She's got 100% save percentage and 100% long ball accuracy, and I don't quite know
for Barcelona
where they've got that from. Because if it's just from her 2 appearances, then that might make sense.
I was going to say, did she ever concede a goal for Barcelona? Is she one of those goalies who have never conceded a goal, signed for a club and never conceded a goal for them?
Let's have a look. Barcelona game. No, she did concede. They won 4-1 over Real Betis, who, fully enough, got relegated. So there we go. Yeah. No, so she... yeah, that's why to those stats I was like... Unless the save percentage... Well, no, because then it wouldn't be 100%, would it? I don't know. I tried to be quite clever and interpret them, but there we go.
It is bad that I didn't recognise Ellie Roebuck, though. Sat there in the middle.
No, I didn't. I was like, who's that in the middle? And then only when it really zoomed in, I was like, that makes sense.
She has. Who does she look like? I'm doing that whole. She has a vague other celebrity lookalike when she's got her hair down like that. And my brain, for some reason, is saying Sarah Michelle Gellar, but not.
No. Does she look like? Hang on. I'm gonna double check it first before I say it.
AIDS, blindness.
Or does she just look like someone I went to school with or something? And I'm just saying that. I'm just saying
I think in a certain light she could look like Taylor Momsen.
what? Pitch Black. I'm just. Yeah, possibly.
I said in a certain light. In a certain light.
There's a joke about her goalkeeping making you want to die. There, isn't there?
Or you could.
Or she loves to get. Or she loves to come out. She loves to come out of her box because she's pretty reckless.
Hey, there we go.
And now we have the obligatory Wales post-mortem last interview or penultimate interview. And another former Coventry United player. They just keep popping up for Wales. Fionn Morgan,
Sounds like everyone's played at this point.
who played for Coventry United in my first season watching them, before moving to Bristol City, where she is perhaps more well known.
Maybe.
I will
ooh,
say as well, the video they've just shown. Imagine
yeah.
being told, right, you're a super fan of insert player here, and you can send them a message, and your choice is to wear massive comedy sunglasses with Cymru written across them.
You would though. They're more common than you think. Those glasses, I have to say. I mean, yeah.
I've said several times before. It's my favourite fact about Fionn Morgan that her family are fairly famous on Welsh YouTube, or
Well,
YouTube as it's said in Wales, with W's instead of.
YouTube. Yeah. Um.
But no, the Morgans have their own YouTube channel.
Well, that's incredible. And what did they do on said YouTube channel?
It's usually a kind of weird throwback to like how YouTube used to be. It's like
All right.
Fionn and her brother go to the shops, and
Oh, that's brilliant.
we went
Proper
on
thoughts.
holiday and saw a funny looking dog. Here's a 14-minute video about it. Like and subscribe.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. Um, See, the way YouTube used to be, just nice and easy, unboxing videos, just nice and easy. Chris is
I knew
updating
an
us.
Undertaker once who did an unboxing video. That was
I didn't
dark.
hear the first bit, so I didn't get the punchline. What's
Okay, we'll move on from that one then. That was a bit dark, that joke.
oh
I'm
god,
definitely getting up
okay.
for that one.
I was going to say you got 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes till 9 o'clock. So the Oceania Nations Cup women. We've got Samoa 3, Tahiti 1, Cook Islands 0, Papua New Guinea 8. Very good. And Solomon Islands 5, Tonga 0, Vanuatu 1, Fiji 0. Very good. Thank
See
you
the
very
way
much.
that was written, that confused me for a second, just because I thought Tonga and Vanuatu were together in international football. So I thought it was like Tonga and Vanuatu 1,
Oh,
Fiji 1.
just they've separated the pitch into two, and Solomon Islands and Tonga have got one half.
It's like the
Vanuatu.
international equivalent of Dagenham and Redbridge. Just
Oh, fantastic. Aled, good evening. How's the game going? Aled is there this evening in Sion. Hope you're having a fantastic time.
Sion is the Stade de Tourbillon, isn't it? No, or
What's it?
is Toon the Stade de Tourbillon? I'll need to check them.
Yeah, you check.
This is
I'd
good.
hate to mislead the people.
Yes, Sion is Whirlwind Stadium. Stade de Tourbillon.
Ah, I see. Yes. Zoo Whirlwind. Yeah, because Sion's got the beautiful mountains in the background, hasn't it?
It has. Well, it's Switzerland. Most of them have probably got beautiful mountains in the background
Oh, yeah.
somewhere. But
See, out the back of the Joy Stadium, you just get the big Asda. I mean,
That's a very good finish. They're showing highlights of Portugal, Belgium, and that's a very good finish by Tessa Vulliet, by the way.
I'll let you know when it comes on.
Strikers. I'll let you know. Strikers finish.
I'll let you know, Mara. I'll let you know.
While we wait for Freya's reaction, I'm going to eat some of my dinner. So I'm going to mute my mic for a second.
Oh, that was a good ball by the keeper. It comes in. Tessa Vullert is calling for it and flicks it. Oh, very nice. Yes. And that was a reaction she wanted as well. Very, very good. Yeah, Alison, Belgium edging it at the minute and a really good game. Good. I'm glad. Belgium are a strange side in the sense, we said this in the preview video. The last couple of years, they've got so much better because the investment's been there. And then they're really starting to show moments where they can be strong and attack and creative and really push forward. And then other times it just doesn't seem to click. So as soon as they get that consistency, like they'll be consistently up there. But again, qualifying for the Euros is no easy thing. So they should be very happy.
They just showed the challenge with the injury. Thankfully, they literally just showed it and then panned away again. But it was a cynical grab of the shirt and yanked her down, and she fell.
Oh, fell awkwardly. Yeah. Yes.
It's the kind of challenge that happens 4 or 5 times a game, and most of the time, people just get up and fell a bit awkwardly because she got yanked.
Yeah, absolutely. And our lovely Graham, of course, who's usually with us in the chat, he's out having some fantastic fish and chips.
Fish on Friday, of course.
Keeping the tradition. He's gone away. Hang on. I do know where he's gone. Hang on.
Has he gone somewhere in Kent?
Yes. Herne Bay, which is on the Kent coast. Not quite sure where that is.
Oh, they did good fish and chips in Herne Bay.
So there we go. So he's got 2 weeks off, well earned 2 weeks off. And he always went to Herne Bay for a walk along the seafront and some chips. And so continuing the tradition tonight as it's lovely and warm.
And it's only Italy versus Belgium. So he's thinking.
Italy versus Belgium, is it? Okay. But anyway. But he has just tagged us and said, hope it's a good game, missing you on the pod. Feels strange after all these consecutive days, but obviously had to honour mum and keep the tradition going. Chips were lovely, and these views are something else. Oh, that's a beautiful shot, Graham. Hang on, I'll just turn this blur off and I'll have to show everyone.
Sun going down over the English Channel.
Yeah.
Oh,
how beautiful is that?
That is quite exotic, actually.
Very.
That doesn't look like the south coast of England, does it?
It doesn't, does it? Let's just blur that back again. No one needs to see what's behind me.
I'm becoming more and more a fan of Andreas Onchin and his facial expressions, because they just had a tracking shot of him walking back to the bench, and he looked like he was hoping he didn't get caught out for something. In his facial expression, he was walking back to the bench, kind of going like this.
Oh, he is, yeah. Like looking around, like, is anyone going to tell me to get out? Is anyone going to?
He's like that's a very guilty coach. He's kind of looking around like, I've got this far. Oh, I've managed this. Now what do I do?
Right. We're going to take a picture for Graham. So, hands up.
Monse Tomei, meanwhile, has what one might describe as a focused expression on the way walking out of the tunnel.
Focus? Never.
You get the feeling she and Michelle Kang would work very well as an owner-manager duo.
Oh, don't put that in their heads. No. Right then. Oh, she's come back out. Got a little notebook with her. And she's saying, "Oi, hurry up. We've got a game to win."
Just you can imagine Michelle Kang doing you will win this game or there'll be consequences. Monse, I will leave it with you. And Monse just standing there going,
Or going, "Monse, remember that I bought those sharks for you?
hmm.
I can just as easily take them away."
It would be a shame if you somehow lost control of those sharks, wouldn't it, Monse? It would be a shame if the
Lasers
authorities
on
found
their
out
head.
about.
Oh, I love it. Chris in there. First pre-season for Spain and Men tomorrow. Oh, pre-season already. Oh, it seems so early, doesn't it?
Presumably, it's going to be a big day for the trialist family, as it usually is around this time of year, on their team list.
Yeah.
Hilariously, the Coventry United men. I'll maybe see if I can find it. I don't know how to share a screen, but they had their first or second pre-season friendly, and 1 to 10 on their team list were all trialists. So the amount of quote tweets from people who, were nowhere near Coventry and had never seen it were just all there with the old joke that goes, "Big day for the trialist family."
Oh, I love that. Oh, speaking of trialists and development teams and things, and teams getting underway, did we see earlier? Second half is just about to begin, so I'll be quick. Or it probably already has begun on your screens. That
We're
Lincoln.
60 minutes in. What are you talking about? Italy 3-1 up.
Oh God,
Manifesting.
my heart couldn't take it. Lincoln have decided to combine City and United for the women.
Oh, that's going to cause beef.
So what
Isn't it?
they've essentially done, and I've just read the press release today, they're still going to have, so Lincoln United is still in tier 3. City got relegated to tier 4, and then they've got their devs as well. So what they're going to do, they're going to share resources, because they've apparently had a chat about it and said, we've got a really small player pool as it is. Why are we trying to split it between two rival teams when we can just come together under Lincoln Women instead of United and City? So,
For
so
the
the press
sake of
release.
Lincoln.
Oh, Caruso. For the sake of Lincoln, the cultural epicenter that it is. From what I understand, they're still going to have the tier 3 team, the tier 4 team, and the development team, but instead of they're going to take all of the best players from either team and put them in the tier 3, then the tier. I think
Tier
that's how it
4 and the
is.
development are actually development teams.
Yeah. So what I'm going to try and do is get in touch with them and see if I can have a chat. Because I talked to their old manager, Ricky Pledger. I talked to them before the season last season. So I might get back in touch with them and just say, fancy sharing what's going on, just so everyone's clear on it. So watch this space and we'll see what happens.
Of course, metalheads like me will tell you there's an amazing park in Lincoln.
Hey, well done.
There we go.
I got that one.
That one took a second. When you get there, they say, "Are we there yet?" Nope, one step closer. Oh, you can tell it's one of those nights. You can tell it's a Friday night, can't you? The Tommy Cooper of women's football, me. Just all the bad one-liners.
Oh, I need to get you a T-shirt with that on. The Tommy Cooper of women's football. Yeah, so we can just confirm second half is underway. I'm about an hour behind everyone else. And there's been no substitutes on my screen as of
On
yet.
your screen yet? No. 2 minutes into the future, no one else has come on.
If Marty
little
could have
bit.
turned there. But again, did you see how easily Paredes went down? Where Martina just pushed against her.
Yeah, and
Just like,
this is another
your
reason
name
why.
literally means wall, Paredes. Like, come on, live up to your name, please.
Paredes is not a slight. Oh, how's that snuck through?
Oh,
Patrick Guijarro, has made it 2-1 to Spain. And you had Kerry's considered opinion you may have picked up just then.
I didn't, but it sounds hilarious. So I think.
Which, to be fair, was pretty much my reaction. Don't give it stacks. You mishit that, Patrick. Behave yourself. Don't claim you aimed that. She's giving it the full Spanish Archer celebration.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7 blue shirts in front of it.
Okay then.
How has that gone in? How? It is. It is goal 2-1 to
She's
Spain.
absolutely shinned that.
And no one defended it. What's going on there?
She's turned around, she's not even celebrated that, and then as soon as she's realised everyone's looking at her, she's given it the full. Like, behave yourself.
It's like you didn't even mean to connect with that. Come on. Yes, that was a really, really poor clearance. Awful, in fact. Really, really poor.
Of course, there is a new verb in women's football. We've decided this tournament to jammy Norway, which is to be ahead in a game despite arguably being the
Despite
worst
not
team.
meaning it, yeah. So that was from
Spain.
Lenzini, that poor clearance, number 19 for Italy.
Gorgeous turn by Bonmati just now. You'll see very, very shortly. See if Bonmati did more stuff like that rather than just passing sideways. If she did more of a take a pass and leave 3 players in the dust with a single amazing turn.
Yeah.
I could probably get behind that style of football more.
Oh, Italy's defence. What you doing?
I mean, to be fair, I'll probably be always behind her because I'll never be able to catch up with her.
I'm glad that's how that sentence ended. Thank you.
I'll be absolutely flailing. In all seriousness, if Bonmati pulled the turn she just pulled on me as a defender, I would literally be spitting into the earth trying to keep up with her.
Just go, yeah, right.
It's just like, yeah, right, Annie, you've absolutely done me there. I'll see you in about 6 weeks when I've worked out where you've gone and caught up with you. And this again is what's really annoying about Spain.
Yes, good turn.
Individually, there is so much to like about Spanish players because Bonmati is incredible. Patrick Guijarro is an amazing box-to-box midfielder, but just as a team, they're just a bit unlikable.
There's a lot. There's a lot going on, isn't there, which I think doesn't help the overall feeling of the team, which the players themselves will also be aware of.
I think as well. That's a challenge. That's a proper challenge, and it is Bonmati, I think, who has gone down holding her face.
Oh,
is it Bonmati? No, it's not. Thankfully for Spain.
I'll let you know. It hasn't happened yet.
Completely. It's not Laila Wahabi. It is.
Oh, right. Okay. That is Fernandez.
Yana Fernandez, indeed.
Yana Fernandez.
Also, the fact that that was a strong challenge, but the fact you've got 3 Spanish players standing. Patrick Guijarro is yelling at the referee. Aitana's somewhere around there. It's like, get on with the flipping game.
Oh, she's showing the stud mark on her stomach, being like, she got me. Piemonte are trying to be a peacemaker in the middle, like, it happens, it's fine, come on. We get kicked in the stomach all the time.
Women's football is in this weird position now where it's adopting some of the bits of the men's game that it was so proud of not having. When players go down and you suddenly have 3 or 4 of their teammates crowding around the referee with certain teams.
with certain teams, isn't it? Yeah. Which is why I liked how they did change it to be just the captain, like everyone else. No, no your space.
Is it still is Itana still wearing the captain's armband, or is it?
I'll let you know when I see her. Alexi's got it on, hasn't she?
It would be Alexia, wouldn't it? What did I
I think
think
she
of
does.
Itana?
Next time there's a wide shot, I'll double check it for you.
It would be. I love how almost by osmosis we've gone to doing the whole Spanish thing of just referring to them by their first names.
Well, it's what they've got on the back of their shirts. It's what they want to be known as. So let's do it. Yeah, was a high foot, wasn't as bad. Yeah, Bonansea kind of turned as she did it, didn't she? So it wasn't directly into her. That Piemonte tried to do a sliding challenge against Nanclares. Just take out the goalkeeper. That's one way to win, isn't it? Play rush goalie for the rest of it.
Now Spain are looking ominous.
Don't say that.
They're beginning to click into their.
In fact, no. Maybe if you do say that, it'll jinx it. So there we go. Yeah, jinx it.
They're beginning to click into their depressingly familiar rhythm. I sound like I'm really down on Spain, and I'm not. It's just they're a team you could admire. They're a team I admire because technically they're amazing. I just don't really.
It's one of them things where you feel like you don't want to believe that they're always going to win, and that's how it feels at the minute. That's
it's all the baggage around them as well, and all the issues with RFF and certain players who aren't playing today.
No, I get it.
And their actions during the season, Mappy Leon, for example. You know, they're just. Giuliani has miskicked. Luckily for her, the ball was travelling towards the corner. So
yeah, she was able to claim it back. Long ball, can she find? Nope, no one. Almost to the feet of Cantore, but it was just a bit too much.
Puteas is down injured.
No, she's a matter fancied him.
It appears possibly that she's just had.
Crap, yeah. Okay, now I've just seen this book.
Luckily, before everybody takes a hit your breath, it looks like she's just been blocked off trying to chase a through ball, and she's a little bit winded.
I see. Yeah, because they're both. I think from Oliviero, she's hopping as well, isn't she? So they just clashed. They just clatter into each other.
Yeah. It's one of those moments where just for a second, particularly with players who have had ACL injuries, whenever you see them drop and obviously in discomfort, you're like, oh no, just for a second.
Everyone just kind of has like a hitch in their breath. Yeah, absolutely.
But thankfully she is okay.
She look more like ribs.
Just a bit winded.
It was a crap camera angle, wasn't it? Yeah, she's back up. She's fine. Looks like some stops.
Should we agree? I keep quiet until you've caught up with the actions and stuff.
I like it in a sense if there's something like exciting happens because I'm like, oh, I'm looking out for it. Corners coming in from Paraluelo. Corner in. Does it go in? No, it doesn't. Thank God for that. There we go. I saw Girelli waiting to come on.
She's on for Piemonte. Straight swap up front.
I was going to say they're taking her off for Piemonte. See if they can get some more goals.
Vicky Lopez is on for Spain as well.
Yes, there we go. So Athenia off. Vicky Lopez in.
As someone who is perhaps more familiar with the Italian team than a lot of us, do you think Girelli being left out for this game was because it's the third game of the group stage and she needs her minutes managed a bit because she's one of the veterans in the team?
Yeah, I believe so. Because we all know what Girelli can do. We know that she can make an impact either starting or off the bench. So I think because it's the last game, they're through pretty much anyway, aren't they? So yeah, give your actual number 9 some minutes. But yeah, plus Piemonte hasn't, as we said earlier, hasn't had any minutes. So even for her, playing an hour is good for the team. So yeah, happy with that swap. That's fine. I didn't expect it to be the full 90, especially with how the game's going. So they're just not getting enough up front, and I think Girelli can create a bit more as well in that attacking midfield area. So yeah, I can see that.
What is interesting with this Italian performance is they've been a little bit tentative is the wrong word, but we made a point the first 2 games with Italy how physical they were.
Yeah,
and they've been a little bit more tentative. Well, that is a fantastic save, and it's off the line as well. And the whistle's gone anyway, so it wouldn't have counted.
We could argue, though, that because Spain, the way they are, they do go down quite easily. So is that a...
How dare you? How dare you suggest that the Spaniards are anything other than absolute paragons of virtue and the way football should be played? And
paragons of virtue, fantastic. Oh, that was a save. Oh, yes, Linari. Whew.
Meanwhile, going the other way.
But no, yeah, I think that's been mentioned as, they're going to go down. They're going to try and play the ref, as they always do. There's evidence. I'm not biased. Then yeah, just kind of be a bit more mindful.
I do like how no one ever really mentions that, though. It's almost like there's a reluctance in the women's game to kind of, when in any article about Barcelona, it's always, they have amazingly skilled.
Cantore, go on. Oh, save.
Yes.
Oh.
That deflection probably helped.
Oh, that deflection would have been beautiful if that had gone in.
It probably helped Clara's actually, because Cantore
she would have been in the wrong place. Yeah. Oh.
Vicky, yeah. Speaking of players going down easily, Vicky Lopez has gone down like there's someone with a sniper rifle behind that goal. Was it? No, it was not inside the box. Rachel Brown finished because she's got both feet the other side of the line, and it's very clearly both feet the other side of the line.
Oh, there was a bit from Rachel Brown Finnis I wanted to say earlier on the live reporting bit. I probably won't find it now.
It's almost as if in commentary sometimes Rachel Brown Finnis will have the evidence of her own eyes in front of her and still try and say something else. Like, did that look in the box? No, there is daylight between the 18-yard line and Vicky Lopez's feet as she's tackled. Like, she might as well have been on the halfway line. She was that far outside the box.
Do you want to know what she said about the Yana Fernandez and Bonansea tackle?
Will it make me angry?
It's just funny. Bonansea goes in high and Yana Fernandez stoops down. That happens in football. That's such a non-thing to say.
Not every thought has to be vocalized, and this is something I had to learn, but some people haven't. I need to genuinely thought I'd plug away.
I'm still trying to find the one she said earlier.
Speaking of stupid mistakes, I very nearly had my laptop go off because I forgot to plug it in. So that was panic for a second. Most dramatic moment of the second half. Apart from the Spanish goal, of course, which was decided by a goal. Yeah,
the game was decided by a goal.
Spain are in their ominous choke the life out of the game phrase.
Yeah, the something is
It's like,
coming phase. Yeah.
we'll just make 75 passes, so we'll bore the opposition defence into submission and then play the ball through the middle.
Yeah.
And Laura Giuliani is struggling a little again with her thigh muscle,
Uh-oh.
but she's carrying on for now.
Oh, it was the bit when they went back to the VAR for offside. It was Martina Piemonte might have felt she has not touched the ball for 15 minutes. Fractionally, it looked like she had edged offside, but that's the threat, having the high line of Spain. What have those two things got to do with each other? Oh dear. It just non-entities. That's what these fans are.
Sorry, I'm just trying to untangle that.
Oh, there's more.
How those things are relevant.
The space opened up for Aitana Bonmati. She finds a couple of yards, but I'm disappointed she didn't hit the target. Like a disappointed parent.
Well, that's sad, Rachel. She speaks really highly of you.
Oh, there's another one. The stadium looks full. Oh, this is brilliant. If anyone wants a laugh, go on the live reporting from this game. It's quite funny.
I mean, see, this is the thing, because commentary is tricky to do well, as we show every single night.
Yeah.
But when you're paid a decent amount of money for it, at least sound like you're trying.
You can see the Spanish staff are wanting the ball in play and they want to keep momentum. Top notch. It's almost like they want the ball to play football. Oh, Belgium 2-0. 2-0. Taloba this time. And Volat with the assist. Tess Volat with the assist. Hey, Chris, great minds. Great minds think alike. Blom update. Thank you, Chris. TV cameras just cut to the Belgian bench where midfielder Gina Blom, who was stretched off in the first half, is sat with a huge ice pack on her knee.
Laura Giuliani is really struggling. She's down again.
I can't remember who they've got on the bench. Let me look.
You know how you have the well-known goalkeeper timeout.
Tacky timeout. Yeah.
If Laura Giuliani is selling this as a goalkeeper timeout, she's really selling it, because she's doing the full stretching her groin muscle and trying to
Oh no. Oh no.
loosen the tightness that she might have in that muscle, or spasms, or whatever else.
Yeah.
So either she's missed her vacation as one of Italy's finest actresses, or she is actually in trouble.
I think there's been a few times when she's trying to stretch it out, isn't she?
Yeah, she's wincing and all sorts. I think we may see a goalie change here for Italy.
We might indeed.
So we're relying on you, of course, Freya, as Serie A's correspondent for the podcast, to have chapter and verse on whichever Italian goalie comes on. Although Giuliani appears to be carrying on a little longer.
22. Durante would come on. Durante.
She's still trying to carry on, is Giuliani. Like,
you
she
would
clearly
though,
doesn't want to come off.
Yeah, but she just can't. It's a catch-22, isn't it? Because you don't want to leave your team in the lurch, but you also don't want to make a mistake because of an injury. So it's hard to do.
Well, you then wonder, because she was slightly slow, or some would say she was slightly slow getting across towards Guijarro's shot. Maybe if she hadn't had a tight thigh muscle.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Spain are casually bringing on Claudia Pina and Esther Gonzalez because why not?
Of course they are. Because they can. The thing, we'll get them if they're if the goalie's not doing well. Let's get them on.
It feels like in Call of Duty, it's like the sniper. I'm bored with the sniper rifle now. Let's bring a bazooka on instead.
Yeah, so there's Baldi and Durante who could come on. VAR for Belgium's goal. No goal. Foul in the build-up. There we go.
How far back in the build-up? Just the 5 minutes, presumably, with the standard of.
An hour ago, you put your toe offside. Sorry, you can't have this goal.
You were offside on Thursday, but it was at the same end, so technically it was the build-up.
Let's have a look at some stats.
That is Claudia Pina preparing to come on. For Spain.
Pina.
Just casually.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Baldi only.
Vicky Sparks with one of the most fantastic bits of understatement of commentary you'll ever see. Talking about the Spanish bench. The Spanish bench is quite well equipped.
Isn't it? I'm still on goalkeeper duty. Baldi only played 3 matches last season for Inter. Can't remember if she was injured. I don't know. And then we've got Durante.
I'm now closely watching every movement Laura Giuliani makes.
Francesca.
With my massive expertise in goalkeeping coaching, of course.
Fiorentina. Oh, okay. So Durante, that was going to come on, is on loan at Fiorentina. And she only played 3 matches. So out of the 3 they've got,
Giuliani is by far the most experienced.
Yes. So that may be another reason why she wants to stay on, as you can well imagine.
But of course, in all seriousness, as we know on Twitter, every man who watches football is an expert on women's goalkeeping. We're just born like that.
Well, you don't need any background, you see. You just, watch 2 minutes.
You just watch it and then you know exactly how to play goalkeeper in an elite football match.
Yeah.
And as we say that, Giuliani has a moment where the ball is played into the corridor of uncertainty.
Not the corridor.
Not the corridor.
Not the corridor.
She's caught, but luckily there's no Spanish player at the back post.
Oh. I'll let you know when I'm there.
I don't want to say a Spanish goal is coming, but it kind of feels like it.
It does, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean about that. She would have been beaten, and it would have been 3-1. But luckily, it wasn't, so it's fine. That Aitana turn. Oh, good save. Strong hands. It doesn't help when you're trying to distinguish players as well, that all of the Italian back line have now put their hair in a little bun, and they're all brunette. So it's the opposite of the England situation with the blonde ponytails. They're all brunette buns instead.
One could possibly argue, if one were being very harsh on Alexia, with the chance that she just had, she could have fed Vicky Lopez in. because Lopez made a fantastic diagonal run.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Hang on, I'll let you know what I think.
You'll see it more. There's a reverse angle. The initial one you can't see, but there's kind of a
So
reverse
Alexia,
angle replay.
yeah, picks up the pass, goes in. Yeah, she probably could have passed, couldn't she? But
It's more glaring on the reverse angle replay.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, could have just fed it through. But no.
But also, we're doing that with a third or fourth look at it. And the benefit.
Well, she's an elite footballer, so she should be seeing these things.
Since when is it me trying to give people the benefit of the doubt and you be the one sticking the boot in?
Have we swapped?
Is it like Freaky Friday? Have we just kind of swapped roles?
I think so. Ooh.
To dig back into my big book of commentary cliches, the pitch appears tilted at the moment towards the Italian goal. It's like the Spaniards are very much
They're in control, aren't they?
turning the screw. They are controlling the game in that depressing, soul-sucking way that Spain do.
They do. But it is, though, isn't it? It's a confidence of, we'll just hold the ball, we'll slow down the pace, we'll take the momentum out of it, and then, which it works. They
and I am pleased to say Giuliani has just made a fantastic save, which you'll see shortly.
Just turning the fan off. It's gone a bit cooler now.
Bonmati deciding to do Aitana things, and Giuliani was equal to the task.
Vicky Lopez, what can she do? Aitana, over the top. Hey! Oh, yes. Good tip away.
And now Claudia Pina is on.
Wasn't she coming on a while ago?
She was. She's finally on now, as is Esther Gonzalez.
Gonzalez.
Selma Paraduello and Mariana Caldente are the two players who've gone off.
Thank you kindly.
First thing Claudia Pina do is take a corner.
Caldente in my team, I think. Oh, yeah, I haven't done well this match day. I'm quite annoyed by myself.
Meanwhile, Italy have taken off Giuliano and Emma Severini is on.
Hey!
Which is pleasing.
Severini.
And Barbara Bonlincea has gone off. And is it Valentina Sertorini?
Sertorini, yeah. I would like Honor Badger to come on, please, and score, because at the minute she's the only person that's got me nil points.
And Salvai has gone off, and Piga has come on for Italy. Piga. Do you reckon if she had some gum, it's a Pikachu? I think everybody heard that, for fuck's sake.
Carrie loves it, really. She loves it.
Also, if you scored, it's a proper Pokemon goal because you go, Pika!
Then electricity shocks the stadium.
Sorry, who owns this podcast? I need to rush more of that. Stop enabling this.
Sam will possibly expect a strongly worded letter from a Kerry from Coventry who will complain about Paul's bad jokes and how it makes us look unprofessional.
It doesn't, and that's not what I said.
No, I was just making up complaints.
That's not what I said at all. I said you're enabling this.
Disgusted of the Midlands.
Ooh. Lexia tried the flick behind, but it didn't quite work. But that's what this podcast is based on. Bad jokes, hope streams, service stations, and a bit of football. Now and again. It's our brand, really.
Anarchic.
Welcome one and all.
Anarchic is the posh way of saying it.
Oh, that header. Woo.
How have we still got 12 minutes left? It feels like this game either has just slowed
I'm sure
down.
we started this 6 hours ago. Like it feels feels like forever.
How does Spain turn watching football into watching cricket, but not good cricket? Like,
I know it's just going on forever. Ah, don't play out from the back. No, have we not learned? We can't do this.
do you reckon we could just make our brand of being the only podcast who don't like Spain? Yeah, don't like watching Spain. Everyone else is like, oh, they're amazing to watch, and we're just like, for Christ's sake, give us a bit of blood and thunder football.
That's the only annoying thing. They they do enough to win, don't they? But I want it to be exciting. I want them to, if they're going to attack and they're going to win, just like go for it. Show what you can do. That's what I want.
But I can't. But I don't get it. It's like in car terms. It's people. With football, it's like we could have a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, but we'll decide that the team that we want everyone to follow and the best team in the world that we want everyone to look like is a friggin' Renault Espace. It does the job, and it's got its place. And it's well put together, and it's just friggin' boring.
Yeah. Or like a little Skoda Panda or something, just like a little, just inoffensive, just toot us along.
Describe the average Spain game. 89 minutes of boredom and 3 amazing 25-yard goals.
And it's funny because it's true. It is.
You won't find that on the RFF tourism brochure. or in the why Spain will win the World Cup. Because they bore everybody but score 3 25-yard goals. Just to convince everybody that they are, in fact, the best team in the world.
The moments of magic that make the match bearable. So, while there's a bit of a lull, while it's being passed backwards and
Sideways.
let's have a little look. So, in our tables, and just to confirm, Spain are currently on 9 points, Italy on 4, Belgium on 3, Portugal on 1. As it stands, because just catching up, yeah. So it's still 1-0 Belgium, Portugal, and of course 2-1 here with Spain, Italy. Oh, Italy on the attack. However, as I haven't heard you react, I guess that didn't come to anything. Cantore is following it, just trying. Back to Cambiaghi. Cambiaghi? It's not Cambiaghi. Severini.
Indeed. I'm just silent because I'm just having the will slowly drained out of me. The best team in the world making 47 passes when 3 will do.
It's just mad, isn't it? I'm going to go back on the stats and see how many passes they've done now.
Too many. Am I alone in this? Genuinely, people in the chat. Does everyone else love watching Spain and I'm a Philistine? Is that what's going on here?
Would you like to know how many total passes they've made? Or would you like to guess? Ooh, guess.
873.
Ooh, not quite. 723. So ended in a 3. Italy, 245. However, by the time this refreshes, it's probably another 100, so you're probably right. Backwards passes, 127. Forwards passes, 193. 19 crosses.
I'd be interested to have that comparable with a team like, say, France or Germany.
Yeah.
And whether it is just
comes
because...
in. Oh, if Girelli had just got a touch on that. Oh, that would have been lovely. Lovely jubbly. But they're all offside. So
I've had this discussion often about Man City men as well. It's like if you had a choice between watching Man City and Liverpool, even though they're both incredible teams, you'd
Yeah.
rather watch Liverpool men because they're actually exciting and enjoyable to watch, whereas Man City are just a robotic machine.
Yeah, and I think as well because a lot of them play together at club level and have known each other for such a long time, they just fall into that same routine of we'll keep it, we'll be quick, we'll pass it back and forward, blah blah blah. Um, and that's why, as Jackie's saying again there about, Pina and Esther particularly for me, because she's not in that Barcelona side. She's in the NWSL. She's exposed to a different, a different way of football. So when she does come into the team, she is bringing something different. But the fact that you've got pretty much all Barcelona players, you're just seeing Barcelona and friends.
And when she does come into the team, it feels like she's kind of tolerated. It's almost like the cool kids look at her and go, "Well, we'll pass you because we have to, but we'd
Yeah,
much rather
like,
be
I
making
suppose you're in a
47
good
passes
position.
backwards."
Yeah, but the bit I'm on now, probably 2 hours behind you, but she was the only one actually running forward, trying to attack that ball and trying to get it back. Here we go.
And towards
Severina's
Kambiagi.
nice. Oh,
So Italy going a little bit more direct. Kambiagi coming on, who is a little bit of a pitbull style forward. I get the impression she's very bustling,
yes.
has to make things happen, bully her way into the area.
Yeah, so Cantore out, Cambiagi in. And so this is why I'm going to get confused because Cambiagi and Severini have got the same curly blonde ponytail and of a similar height.
I despise camera angles because you'll see
Despise
shortly. You'll see shortly there was a strike from distance and it ricocheted, and just for a second I'm like, that ball's gone in, and then we just saw it
Oh,
kind of
okay.
being cleared away, and it had actually gone nowhere near the goal, but just for that half second where the camera had lost sight of it.
It's a strange angle for it to be at. Come back in, 15. Oh,
But again,
good.
if you are one of the acknowledged favourites for this tournament, which, with all due respect to Italy, they're not.
No, true.
You are looking at
Dark
Spain doing
horses.
this and going, "Where's the scariness?" Like they're because they're being allowed to play. Italy are allowing Spain to stroke the ball around a little.
Yeah, and you wonder. There's a So it was tough, wasn't it? Because in Italy's first game, I think they were still a bit tentative, weren't they, coming into it? And then the second game, they really settled in, and you saw what they can do. And
And they
the
broke out that physical, harrying, stereotypical Italian
yeah,
play.
and that's kind of how they should be playing it. But yeah, there's almost a bit of a reserve there, and you wonder whether it's is it worth going toe to toe against Spain when we're both already through and we can save ourselves for the quarterfinal, or is it that acceptance maybe that well Spain are better than us,
I
we'll
am
just
I am firmly of the opinion that Spain are now at the point where they're being
oh still
given
they get
too
shouted
much.
at. No, yes, no,
They're being given too much respect by opposition teams because
yes,
of their undoubted technical ability.
yeah. Go on, Esther, go on.
But if you turn around and say, but if you do turn around and break out the kind of stereotypical English view of football of Aitana can't do her fancy twinkle toes as she gets kicked up in the air every time the ball goes near her, you're a thug or whatever. But
No.
that is an accepted tactic, and maybe Spain when they play the likes of Germany, you want Elisa Sense or...
Oh, very good save by Giuliano there. Portugal have equalised. Let's have a look. And Carcinao takes one touch to set herself up, firing low into the near post. So 1-1 Portugal, Belgium.
If Spain finish top of the group and face Switzerland, that could hopefully be interesting. With the Swiss just basically coming out going, do you know what? We're never going to be here again. We're in our home stadium.
Give it all we've got.
We're going to give it a go. And yes, you lot might have the best kind of physical training and whatever else, but we're just going to run at you. And let's see how you can do, Aitana, when you've got a Swiss player 3 feet from you every time you get the ball.
Reuteler just being like a terrier all match. I think though, because obviously it's the first time Switzerland have got through to a quarterfinal ever, so they've done better. It's a historical tournament for them anyway, regardless of everything else that happens. So yeah, they've got nothing to lose in the sense of people expect them to go out anyway. So why not throw everything at it and then hope for a result?
And again, being a bit old school in certain things, still part of me is like, the first time Aitana gets the ball, she gets crunched cleanly. But like you say, someone like Reuteler just goes, right, I'm having you, bang.
Yeah, off you pop. See when you come back down from that challenge.
Yeah. Now, Aitana's probably just going to go, oh, okay, fair enough, I'm used to it, because... But still...
4 minutes of added time.
If you can knock Spain off their game, and you can have Aitana checking over her shoulder every time she receives a pass because she thinks she's going to get a Swiss leg straight through the back of her.
Yeah, take that confidence out.
And Spain have made it 3-1, and it is Esther Gonzalez again from a Putellas pass, and it's all very boring.
It's all very boring.
But it is. There's no emotional reaction to it.
Right, Vicky Lopez down the right as I'm watching it for the first time. Alexia, lovely cross, and that's devastating for Giuliano. Your heart just breaks, doesn't it? Because she gets there, she's touched it, but it's just got too much on it. The spin, and Esther, again, going back to my rant of gets one in the box and stay there, and Esther was there to toe poke in the rebound, wasn't she? So it's...
I mean, that was possibly unnecessarily vicious to finish as well, if you're being really cynical.
Yeah.
But where the ball's already crossed the line and she tries to put it in Zurich. She hits it that hard.
But technically, I understand that, because if you think...
She's making sure.
Yeah. But there was some force on it, wasn't there? But yeah, it was already behind. Imagine if Giuliano had got a hand to it, though. I just put a foot through it. Will we break it?
That's it.
Oh, God.
But goal is, I would imagine, accept that risk.
Well, they're made of strong stuff, aren't they?
But returning to this point that we're kind of making the point of, the fact that my emotional reaction to that goal was just,
scored again. Goal Belgium, 2-1. Let's have a look. So just to confirm, Esther Gonzalez in the second minute of added time has definitely wrapped it up Spain. And WSL's own Amber Tiziak gets the goal for Belgium.
Nice.
Very
West Ham's
good.
finest.
West Ham's finest, yeah. And what a player she has been for West Ham as well. So yeah, if anyone had Tiziak in their fantasy teams, well done you. She's got you some points.
6 points. It's 6 points for a defender goal, isn't it?
Oh, that's a good shout. Yeah.
And
I will say this though about the Spanish team, and I know we do talk about Esther and how good she is. I love that she's always on the attack. And she's always trying to run down the ball, and she's always trying to get on it, and she's always trying to make something. So I will happily watch Esther.
yeah,
Esther's been a joy. Yeah, the others are just stuck in their rhythm, and I think those players who are on the outskirts as well, who, you know, if nothing had gone on behind the scenes, probably wouldn't have got a look in to the national team. If we're being brutally honest,
yeah.
no offense to them, but being brutally honest, they probably wouldn't have got the shout. They probably have got to conform to that expectation and like the mass mentality of how they play and what's going on. Whereas Esther's like, I know I'm good. I'll play my game.
They're a system team, Spain.
Yeah.
They are. They've just spent so long being told to only play one way. The frustrating thing is just if a team will just go right, sod it, and go, okay, no, you're going to have to play a different way, rather than because they're so technically good, think right, okay, well we have to sit back and defend because if we try and go forward, then they'll just pass through us.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's seen the musical We Will Rock You, the Queen musical, but it's a bit like, and this is a very niche reference, so I do apologise for going off on one again.
Niche references on this podcast, we don't like that.
Never. And a
Never.
musical niche reference as well.
musical
So
niche.
in the musical, if you haven't seen it, it's very much the world has been taken over by like Simon Cowell X Factor-esque people, and everyone is like synthesized and everything is pre-recorded. Like there's no original music whatsoever. And then there's the outcasts who still play instruments and still sing and make their own music and write their lyrics and stuff. But they're seen as the outcast because why would you do that when everything's prepared for you? And that's the cool thing to do. So it feels very much like, and this is the stretch I'm making, that Spain, because they're set in their ways so much, if someone said to them, play the way you want, have some freedom, they'd go, huh?
Pardon? Yeah.
What? we can what now? And it just feels very much that flair isn't there apart from when you see Esther.
I keep making this comparison, but it's the one that I keep just coming back to. Supporting Spain is like watching Star Wars and supporting the Empire. Because they are the ones with all the resources and all the power and everything else, and it's like, and there's an arrogance in there which they've earned because they're world champions.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a reason everybody was so happy Arsenal won the Champions League. There was a reason everyone was so happy when Leon thumped Barcelona.
Yeah, because it shows
because they're boring.
Yeah, and you want those to win, don't you?
How are Belgium? Belgium have scored 4 goals, but only 2 have counted.
And another WSL finest as well, Janice came in 6th minute of added time. Okay, so the last one. Fatima Pinto was over the goal line, so wasn't classed as on the pitch anymore. So that's why it wasn't given. But there we go. I love that, Chris. But goal Belgium 2-1. This will count. It will count this time. Well, there we go.
We asked the question: if that penalty gets given, if Sofia Cantore is a metre or so further back,
Yeah.
and Italy go 2-2.
Would they have been
Oh,
able to keep it? Would have been.
no, Italy would have gone 2-1 up. In fact,
Yes, they would have, wouldn't they? Because it was just the shoulder, wasn't it? That was offside ultimately. And of course, if it was a handball and should have been a handball, then for a penalty, of course. Just it's
so now
just
that
isn't it? It's
that
just all those.
means Spain plays Switzerland, and
Oh yes,
Norway will
it's
play
finalised
Italy.
now. Yes, so let's get the bracket up, shall we? Annoyingly, the people in charge of this haven't updated it. So, oh no, they have now. I do apologise. So, let me share the screen with everyone. So, we've got the bracket ready. Okay, so we've got the bracket on the screen there. So, we can see it's Norway versus the runner up of B, which we now know is Italy officially. And the winner of B, which we now know is Spain, is up against Switzerland in the first two of those quarterfinals. We've got Group C tomorrow, of course, which is just a game between Germany and Sweden to see who comes out on top. And they will face the runner-up of Group D, which hopefully, if everything goes our way, which will be England. Keep everything crossed if you're an English fan. So yeah, so
Which means, of course, if that is the case, thinking further ahead, England will avoid Spain until the final.
yes. Because the brackets, of course, do a little swap, don't they?
Spain will have the semi-final of potentially Germany or France.
Oh, that's going to be a good one, isn't it? And again, it's the point where we're getting all these big games now coming together, and
Well,
you think,
Germany, France, or Norway, because if Norway beats Switzerland, I'm trying to track because potentially that game in the bottom half of the draw is Sweden versus Germany, Sweden or Germany versus England or France.
so that's that one there with Norway, yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah,
it will be the winner of Group C, so Sweden versus Germany.
yeah. With hopefully England in that bracket, and this is where, because obviously Italy and England are going to win. This is when I predicted the Italy England semi final back in the day. So yeah, so it'll be
But yeah,
Spain,
imagine if the bottom half of the draw is Germany, France, Spain, all in one half of the draw.
and then Spain get knocked out. It can happen, of course. It can
I
happen
mean,
because we've seen what the teams can do.
yeah, Switzerland probably won't thank us for hoping for that, but
No, and we do apologise to any Swiss fans watching, of course. But yeah, but it looks like the way everything's ended up, actually, the top half, if we do end up being runners up, which again we all hope we do, we've actually got a really nice side of the draw. And all of the other big hitters, as it were, will be in the bottom half. So there we go. There's still some magic and some chaos left to come, of course, in
14
this.
chaos, and we love that.
And this is why we're Team Chaos. Yes, absolutely. And we've come to the end then. So thank you very much for joining us again, once more. We can't believe how many of these we've done and how many people are still really into it and they're coming along to watch it with us. It's been absolutely phenomenal. Now, Paul, any final thoughts before we go?
Tomorrow you might be by yourself, at least for the first half.
Yes.
If we do one, because I am playing ice hockey and that doesn't finish before 8:00.
That's okay.
But I might be back for the second half. But
Okay, no worries.
on the final thoughts, Spain did what they needed to do.
Yeah.
But I am still and perhaps this is, desperation and desperately trying to find things as a non-Spanish fan, but there's still stuff you look at and go, Spain still haven't really been forced to hit their top gear yet.
No, not at all. So
They're still playing within themselves. So what happens when Spain get tested, and what happens when Spain step into a arena full of loud yelling Swiss fans against a team with absolutely nothing to lose?
yeah, and that is actually going to be quite the scary thing, I believe. And again, but I hope it, like you said, hope they kick it up a notch, because they have been playing quite safe, haven't they, up until this
They
point?
have.
So we want to see the World Cup winning, fancy flary Spain. That's what we want. Not the ones that go, we'll do enough to get through. We'll do enough to win. Because we don't want any boring matches at this stage of the competition, do we? Now the group games are out the way. Now it's been sorted. It's like, right, knockout football. Let's really step up and let's really go for it. So we will be back tomorrow night. I'll start things off. I'll try and drag some friends on with me, so you're not just all listening to me talk by myself. And then if Paul, of course, there's no pressure because you have done loads of these with me, but if you do make it back, you're more than welcome to pop on, and we will see who wins out of Germany.
And then, of course, Sunday night, England.
Sunday night, yes. The group everyone's watching, because there is still so much to play for, of course. So it will be England, Wales, and France, Netherlands. The group of death will finally come to a close on Sunday evening. So don't miss it. But yeah, we are back tomorrow night, 8:00. As usual, to talk about the final match day in Group C. So we will love you and leave you all. Thank you very much again for watching, listening, getting in the comments. We do appreciate you all for sticking with us for the tournament. So do follow us across all socials at the Football Podcast. And of course, we are partnering with the whole 115 yards through this tournament as well. And there's an incredible amount of transfer news. So I know I'm talking about this a lot, but the transfer tracker on the whole115yards.com. I've made it all WSL and WSL2, new contracts, players in, out, shake it all about whenever you want. It is all on there on the tracker if you do want to keep up. So yeah, we'll leave it there and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.